I do wrong, better give me the work. One like a jumper, I'm feeling like Dirk. My page are addy, they wanna come lurk. They only feel good if they post it on perks. Living my life and it comes with the perks. Knew I could fuck when she gave me the smirk, but it was so easy, it gave.
What's good? MarlonmadethatTV back with another video. You feel me? And we got Joseline's Cabaret, California, episode 8 review. Feel me? If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you're updated with all forms of new content when I drop. But I don't want to waste y'all time. We're going to jump straight into this motherfucker. Feel me? So it leaves off from, hold on. Before I get into that, I will eventually All-Star, YNN All-Stars. I don't know. Naj ended up winning. I think I'm going to just like leave that. And I might do Playboys season 3. I was considering that. Let's just jump straight into it. Boom. So it leads off from Neek sneaking the fuck out of Denny. I'm talking about black eye off the stage, bitch fell on the floor. I'm like, damn. So it's just a bunch of chaos. It's just a whole lot of shit. So Joseline tells them to tighten up because she needs to do eliminations. So the first person she ends up calling up is Isis. And she calls out Isis for being disrespectful and always saying something back whenever she says something. But this is where I respect Isis. And I respect Isis because it's like, she's not letting Joseline talk to her how the other girls let it happen. Like, Joseline could be like, you $2 ass bitch, fuck you, hoe. I do this, that, and the third. And it might be true. But at the end of the day, it's like you disrespecting them and they're grown women. So it's like they need to stand their own 10 and not just let somebody like you walk over them. But Isis then explains to Joseline that she's not a little girl who could be disrespected like the rest of the girls she has on the show. And I'm like, yeah, you feel me? And Isis also calls out the fact that she fucked with Joseline so much that in Fort Lauderdale, she did shows for free. Like, she didn't even get paid. Feel me? Because I guess she doesn't have, like, Central Bank, like a Chase, Wells Fargo, BOA, you feel me? So she run through her shit through Cash App, you feel me? The Cash App, hit the Cash App, you feel me? So they mad, like, no lie. It was like Joseline was mad at that. So she's like, wait, Marissa, what did she get paid? She's telling the truth, but Marissa backed it up and said, yeah, like, we didn't pay her for that show because of the payment or whatever. So I'm like, damn, I respect her for that. Because I'm like, dang, she didn't even get paid and she was out there on tour working. Like, what? Come on now. So Joseline ends up making her first elimination Isis because of her own personal issues she has with her. Like, I wanted to see more of Isis this season, you feel me? Because she got eliminated last season. She stayed majority of last season, but like, she got eliminated towards the end before they went to Mexico. And I was like, man, that shit suck, man. You feel me? Because she's an okay dancer. Like, she's not actually that bad. But I'm also glad Isis stood up for herself, so you get my respect. You feel me? You got a fan in me. You know what I'm saying? So Joseline switches her attention. Oh, no, before that, they get into it. Like, she's just like, oh, get this dusty-ass bitch off my stage and get her out of here and all that. And Isis like, bitch, I'm not dusty. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bitch, I got my own motion outside this show. I own my business. Not all them girls on the cabaret could say that. I'm like, ooh. So then Joseline directs her attention back on the girls, and then she asks them who else wants to go home. Ricardo intervenes and says, we got a liability. And he calls out Love. And I knew this was going to happen because every scene, she just complained about her heart condition and her being sick. And it's like, you know, if you're not really feeling up the best, or you know that, like, your health isn't okay, it is best that you just, you know, separate so you're not in an environment like this. Because it's drinking, turning up, shaking ass, and dancing. That is a lot on the heart. And that's a lot. So, you know, she ends up sending Love home, and then it was fucked up because she tried to ask her what her health condition was, and then she just said, go. I'm like, Joseline is fucked up. Yo, she is wilding. So then Joseline calls Neek up front to explain why she snuck Danny, and Neek explains that Danny was talking about her kid online, like, type crazy shit, and she snuck her. And then Danny was like, well, if you don't want me to pop it at you, don't go online because I'm gonna text your DMs. So they just go back and forth and shit like that. She's like, cause of you. Like, you know, Neek from Baltimore, so her accent like really when she get mad, it pop out way more, you know? So after that, she sends Neek to go back, and then she calls out Chinks to come on stage. T-Love trolling the fuck out of her. She was like, fix your wig, babe, fix your wig. Yo, T-Love funny as fuck. I don't care what nobody's saying. T-Love to me is one of the funniest on the show. So Joseline ends up asking Chinks, like, you're a 6-foot bitch. Like, T-Love is like 5'2". Why are you fighting her? Why are you trying to go after her to fight? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then T-Love, she was adding on, but Joseline ends up checking T-Love for spitting on Chinks because it's like, that's nasty and that's disgusting. And it is, like, don't get me wrong, spitting is nasty no matter who do it. But Chink said she rather get attempted to shot at than spit at. And I'm like, what? Like, bullets hurt way more than a spit is. You could wipe a spit off. You could wipe a spit off, bitch. A bullet, you cannot just wipe off. Like, what? I'm like, oh, hell nah. I'm like, oh, nah, she really tweaking. So then here come Dez. Oh, bro, I am sick and tired of Dez. Like, she always added her 2 cents in. We do not care, my nigga. Like, bro, just shut up. Every time I see her, she's always putting her 2 cents in. And then when I see you dance, I'm not even mesmerized. Like, I'm not, I don't know. I just don't see nothing, but it is what it is, right? So Dez ends up calling out Miss Kanaya to go home. And Erica and Dez call her Big Bird. I'm like, huh? Like, what? I'm like, what's the beef? Like, what even happened? You feel me? But I guess because Miss Kanaya, she didn't fight. So that's why they don't like her just being around and just doing anything. But it's like, what? It's a dancing show. Like, y'all compete for $50K to dance. Like, y'all not here to fight. If it was fighting, nigga, you might as well go to baddies. No say. So she ends up responding, because I had my Mongolian fur coat jacket and it's yellow. She had to correct them because they kept calling her Big Bird. But Mongolian, I ain't gonna lie, Mongolian fur is not cheap, y'all. I know what that shit is. I'm telling y'all, bro, that shit is not cheap. She's stunned on him. So Kanaya explains to Joseline, like, she deserves to be here. You know, she has her own motion. She's been doing her own thing. She just performed on BT off her own motion, and she's here to dance for real and commit. And I'm like, ooh, damn, they hating hard. All the ladies, I ain't gonna lie, most of them or all of them, bro, they hating on Kanaya hard because she don't fight and she's pretty. And I don't know, I haven't seen her like dance like crazy, so I don't know, but I mean, I think they're just jealous of her, you know what I'm saying? And she walks around with a demeanor they don't like. Dez, just shut the fuck up. Like, just stop adding your 2 cents in. We just gonna mute Dez for the rest of the episode because I'm tired of her, sick of her, tired. So Joseline pulls the ladies. She fucks with the most, and she gives them props and shows love to them. Like, she fucks with them, and she really wants to know that she cares for them. So she sends them back on stage, and then now she's selecting her picks for the video. The picks that she chose to go with her to shoot the I Like The Way You Are video are Erica, Oceans, Neeks, Lexi Gold, Egypt, Sky, Dez, and T-Love, you feel me? They're all excited and lit, but Danny and Andrea get left off. And I'm like, damn, like, they're good dancers, like, they pole workers and shit like that. So I'm like, why she do that? But Joseline was still mad at them for what they did with the whole Hennessy situation and not jumping in or not fighting Hennessy. So she still feels some way about them. Joseline leaves Danny and Dre out the music video because she's still mad about them for Paris in the Hennessy situation, like I said. Damn. It cuts to the next day with the picks in practice, and they start putting Ricardo on about the beats in the house, but we already seen and reviewed that, so we don't need to talk about that a lot. There's another scene. It's Kanaya, Hottest Flame, Jane Doe, and G Baby, and they talk about what happened at the pool party. And Kanaya admits that she feels like the newbies overreacted with her not jumping in Sky's fight with Isis, and which is true because y'all don't know each other. Y'all just met each other. You feel me? And it's like, y'all don't really know each other in real life. Like, this is a show, so why do you expect for someone you don't know in real life to jump in a fight for you or somebody else, and y'all don't know each other like that? Yes, y'all are newbies coming in together and experiencing the cabaret, but y'all individually are there for y'all own agenda. Like, I don't know. That shit sent me. So, G Baby, I'm gonna tell you straight up, we don't give a fuck what you gotta say. You've been injured. This is episode 8 now. You've been injured since the first episode. You feel me? When you tried to get out there with Oceans and your motherfucking shit locked. You feel me? Like, you talking about, Kanaya ducking fades and she not taking fades for nobody. When are you gonna take a fade? You was just at the pool party shaking ass, doing one-hand cartwheels and shit. But when Isis pressed you for a fade, you ain't want that though. I'm like, damn. So she telling Kanaya, fuck her and all this shit. I'm like, man, watch out, man. You watch out, man. You feel me? So Kanaya goes in her confessionals and literally clocks G Baby and Sky. Like, yeah, y'all not cool. You barely know her name. Y'all don't get breakfast together, talk together. So when a fight happens, expecting her to jump in and fight with y'all is kind of crazy. That shit is dumb. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. No lie. So G Baby, where was this energy at for Isis and Oceans? Because you going hard on Miss Kanaya, but she wasn't beefing with y'all. The beef should be between the OGs that jumped on y'all. That should be our beef, but you feel me? I guess we picking and choose, and you feel me? A lot of picking and choose, and I don't know why everybody is mad at Kanaya again for not fighting. It's giving the production doesn't like that she's not fighting, so they're just getting the girls to rile her up, because y'all do remember this is reality TV, and they have producers that will be like, hey, you know, you should do this in this scene, call this person out, because some shit be like, I'll be like, why are they doing that? But then I watch them reel, and I'm like, oh, you're produced, that's why, you know what I'm saying? It's giving produced. Jane Doe, you also can shut the fuck up. You talking about, oh, Kanaya, she out here popping her neck and her hands, but she not catching no fades. Jane Doe, when did you catch a fade? Like, I'm confused. I'm like, why is everybody in the Great Words of Lady Fame, you cannot be dictating a fade? Like, how are you dictating a fade and you're not in no fades? You know what I mean? It don't make no sense. So Joseline ends up, she gets ready to head to the photo shoot, get ready for the photo shoot. So she goes there, you feel me? And this director named Des, she's done a lot of work, I guess, with Joseline or just other artists around the world. And she's showing Joseline the place of where they're shooting the video at. Now, the place doesn't have AC. So Joseline, like, well, where the AC? Like, where's the AC? She's like, oh, we got that in your dressing room and all that. You know, she's trying to sweeten her up. And Joseline like, we might have to reschedule this. She literally trying to cancel the video because she don't got AC. She thinking about her makeup and her hair and shit like that. So they said, nah, they'll just order an AC and a fan to, you know, so that they able to film today. So then it cuts back to the crib. Flame goes in Natural's room to put her on about what happened. Because remember, Natural got sick at the pool party. She didn't see none of the shit that went down after the day after. She didn't see none of that. So Flame puts her on about what's been going on. Natural feels bad that she's sick. And it actually sucks because Natural is one of the best dancers in my opinion. You feel me? Up there with the Neeks, the Lexi Gold. You feel me? The Drea. You feel me? I feel like she's up there when it comes to like performance. So she's kind of sad that she's missing out and wasn't picked for the video, which was sad because I would want to see her in that video. So then it cuts to all the ladies that were picked and they're getting ready to head to the photo shoot. They have a conversation about just Lexi Gold not making it last season but making it this season. Sky making it as a newbie and no other newbies making it and stuff like that. Not too much, but then it cuts back to the house and Diddy and Andrea finally have a conversation because they were cool as fuck. Like, they were friends and I fuck with their duo, but it's like towards the end of last season in the reunion, it was like some weird shit going on between them. And even the beginning of this, like, they're fighting, pulling each other hair, like, it was just weird. So they finally talk it out or whatever. And Drea and Danny started crying, but Drea was breaking down in tears like, oh, I'm so happy with the girls. I just, like, I wanted to go today. Like, it was so funny because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She said, I felt like I got left off bad and bougie and I don't like the way you are. Because she was mad she didn't get picked. That shit had me dead. So then all of a sudden, Danny and Drea, they plotting on getting Miss Kenya for playing it safe, I guess. Like, she's not fighting and walking around her untouched. So they feel a way about that. Like, they commit so hard to this, black their eyes and do this. And they don't feel Miss Kenya should be hurt. But it's a lot of girls who didn't fight. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, Jane Doe didn't fight. Hottest Flame, she fought once, but that was it. Erica, who did she? Oh, Erica fought Sky, but Erica got whooped though. I ain't gonna lie. Who else? Oh, Neek fought. I think everybody did fight. Des fought. Yeah, I think everybody did fight. But hey, that don't matter though. You feel me? Like, shit. It's like like y'all want her to fight so bad and catch a fade. Like, that shit weird. So they plotting on her or whatever. That shit. Ugh. So then it's a scene with Kanaya and Chinks, and they're both dolo. They don't have no alliances, they don't have no groups, no duos, none of that. They're just by themselves in the house. And they're talking about all the girls switching up. And Chinks warns Kanaya, feel me? Like, don't think you about to walk around here untouched. Like, they keep provoking and poking at you. They're eventually going to try to just do something to you, alter strength. And she was just like, okay, like, well, I'm ready for it. Like, you feel me? Whatever. Because ain't nobody really try to fight me and press me for real. So I'm like, yeah, like, ain't nobody really was on that with her. They just said shit. Nobody went and just was like, boop, you feel me? And just got on that. So all the ladies make it to the video. They get ready for the video, but in that hot-ass, tight-ass room. That shit look hot as fuck. But anyways, the video was successful. They do they shit. And, you know, the video go dumb. It's the intro to the show, so it's fire. It look fire. It's amazing. Joseline ends up giving props to all the ladies. She shows them love and have all them kiss her ass and lick her feet. I don't know what that scene was about. Gay, very porno, but, you know, it's okay. You know, she was just showing love. That's her way of expressing. Danny, nobody is better than you. And I don't understand why you walked into practice, like, mind you, Jane Doe. Well, no, it was Jane Doe, Danny, and it was somebody else. It was a third. And they were practicing, and Kanaya and Flame walk in, and Danny just was like, oh, you think you better than somebody, huh? I don't like how they just walked in thinking they better. It's like, bro, that's showing their own insecurity on you. How did somebody else walk in the room? And I could understand if Miss Kanaya said something. You feel me? Like, she went to her and was just like, Danny, you ain't shit. But she ain't say nothing. So it's like, you just fucking with her for no reason. Like, you mad because she confident in herself. Like, what type of shit is you on, gang? You feel me? Like, we just on weird shit. Weird timing. No shade. So I'm like, I'm like, all right, cool. Hold on. Wait a minute. A notification popped up on my phone. So Danny doing the utmost. Like, she just like, man, get me out of here, man. I'm gonna have to lose my job if I do this, man. I go so hard for this, and she just don't care. I'm just like, man, get Danny ass up out of here. So Danny runs up to Drea's room to go get her, I guess. So Kanaya's down there practicing and shit like that. All of a sudden, before that, Chinks walks in. It's Chinks, Kanaya, Jane Doe, Hottest Flame, and somebody else. So Danny and Drea end up coming into the house. They're fucking throwing juice and water on Kanaya. I'm like, yo, that's weird as fuck. They just got juice and cups in their hand. They start throwing it on her. Like, oh, you think you better than somebody? You think you better than somebody? Woo woo. So then they gotta line it up now. At this point, you gotta fight me. You gotta run it. You throwing juice, water, and all that. You need that. So Dre's like, why are you running? You're a pussy. You're a pussy. She's like, nah, y'all not about to jump me. Y'all not about to jump me. Feel me? So then Kanaya was like, no, Danny asked, who does Kanaya want? And she said, I want both of y'all. Duh. Like, I want both of y'all. So she ran it. I ain't gonna lie. Drea, she fight like Lex. Like, not fighting skill wise, but like when she fight, she be like, bitch, oh, bitch. And like, she just say bitch, man, loud. But she was dinking the fuck out of Drea back head. Like, the back of Drea head was getting doinked. Like, it was just ding, ding, ding. Feel me? I'm gonna say Kanaya got that. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like, you can't see Drea's side, so her punches don't look like they're connecting, but I'm gonna just go Kanaya because it looked like she was eating up. But Danny Hassan is just like, okay, I need that now. And they both like kind of kick each other. I don't know if they kick each other in the pussy or what that was about. I don't know. It looked like they both kicked each other to the fucking ground. And the episode ends there. This is a really long and fun ass episode. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I was super entertained. But listen, if you stay to the end, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bells to be updated with all forms of new content. And I'm gonna see y'all next video. Hey, yay.